Our challenge from St. George to you is to fact check and source every piece of information you just saw in that presentation. All of it was found at batonrouge.gov or in your own publications. JP Morgan, we didn't make that up. That's the research they did, and we finished in the top 5 in some pretty terrible categories. We're over-leveraged and we're underfunded. Education, we're near the bottom as usual, and frankly, we're just tired of having it. We just want something more for our area. We're unincorporated. I heard somebody this morning say that we want to keep us in the same, they want to keep us in the same city. We've never been in the same city as Baton Rouge. We are unincorporated. Baton Rouge has never wanted us. They have never asked us to be a part of it. What they do like to do is annex businesses. They don't like to annex neighborhoods. How do I know? Because they annexed LaBear's, they annexed the hospital, they annexed Walmart, they annexed a drainage ditch to get there. But they didn't annex any subdivisions or neighborhoods along the way. So what I ask of you is any questions you ask of us today, I want you to ask the city of Baton Rouge the same exact question. And fact check their work. Find out how they got their numbers. And I think you'll be surprised to find out there's a whole lot less basis in their research and their numbers than there is in the presentation you just saw.
My second part to that is, what do you say to the chamber who said your estimation was $20 million more?
I would argue that the chamber needs to do a little more homework on that. When you source and cite from the chamber the wrong line in the budget, and you start there, you're going to come up a little short. So yeah, I would ask them to do their own independent analysis, as opposed to what they did do, which was take the city of Baton Rouge's revenue numbers and further deduct it, and they couldn't even read the spreadsheet correctly. I'd ask them to do a little more homework before they start publishing accusations. And I'd ask for y'all to fact check their work. That's what I'm asking for. If you ask us a question about that, go back to BRAC and ask them, how did they get that number? How did they derive that number? Well, that's not what that number is. You're missing a 2-cent sales tax. That's over $50 million in additional revenue that they just blew off and pretended like didn't forget. And when they arbitrarily deduct money based on the flood, why'd they do that? How'd they pick that number? They have no idea. Or they do know, and they're intentionally misrepresenting the numbers for whatever reason they need. I don't know, maybe no one in their group lives in St. George.